If you could summarize your opinion towards women?
Like what I think of them?
Yes.
I do think they are very important, but
I don't know why that was so funny to me. My first time viewing that, I replayed it about like 5 times, and I laughed every time because this man's about to rant about how women are important, but their roles should be this, this, and this, but the word incel just pops up on the screen, and it was just so funny.
So, Derrick here is an incel, and he's gonna be sharing his opinions. Let's hear him out, see if he makes any good points, and if he embarrasses himself. The answer is yes, he does embarrass himself, and no, he doesn't make very many good points.
Hey, I'm Brendio. I also go by Derrick. I'm an incel, and I'm here to answer people's questions about the topic.
The rooms are separated so they don't have to smell Derrick.
I can start. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
So you're an incel.
Yes.
Why would you ever sign up to do this?
I suppose I would want to give more of a positive light on this community, which is a very negative light upon it.
There is a reason for that, Derrick, and it's not just because people have been slandering the community. It's because you guys do dumb shit.
Okay, and do you think that's a good thing?
Yes,
Why is that?
because a lot of the boys in this community aren't bad people.
I love how he can't even acknowledge his community as men. He just acknowledges them as boys. Yeah, we're almost grown up, but we're not quite there yet. We're boys.
Who hurt you, or what happened? What event sort of catalyzed this way of thinking and you getting into this kind of research?
Society.
That man went full Joker right there.
Society.
Do you hate women?
No,
No.
no,
Do you have a female role model in your life?
no. A female role model.
Yeah, like a mom or an aunt or a friend?
I mean, I love my mom. I wouldn't necessarily consider her a role model, but I do love her quite a bit.
So, with someone like your mom, who takes care of you, fucking changed your diapers when you were a little baby, you don't even... I love my mom very much. You don't even care enough to see her as an ideal woman or someone to look up to. I don't like you.
If a woman was elected as president of the United States, how would you react?
I don't know. It probably would depend on the woman. I probably wouldn't be supportive of it, honestly, but.
This man cannot even take the question seriously. He laughs it off like it's some stupid joke. Oh, women empowered. Oh, no. I don't get the logic behind it. He just laughs it off and says, oh, it depends on the woman. Actually, you know, now that I think about it, I would not be too supportive of that. He's like some 60-year-old dad when their son comes out as gay or some shit. I don't know if I'd be supportive of that. I mean, I can accept the lifestyle, but, you know, I don't know if I can be supportive.
Why do you say that, if you don't mind me asking?
I do think that, you know, men should be the leaders and women should be the caregivers and the loving, supporting, and the teachers in some cases.
I swear Derrick lives in the 1950s. Well, you see, Sharon, you're not gonna get a job. You see, we got 7 kids at home. I'm gonna do my job. You better stay here, or Sharon, so help me God, I'm gonna drink a lot of beer and then abuse you, but it's not really considered abuse. It's considered teaching you a lesson because, you know, it's the 1950s.
Since women of color, or just women in general, have been oppressed by certain systems and other oppressed communities, especially LGBTQ+, all those don't really fit with the spectrum that incels or you have been talking about. So why do you think your method of thought would help fix what we have today?
I probably wouldn't view the things that you might view as oppression as oppression. I have a feeling. I would view it more as how we treat children that we love. We control them, but we control them lovingly, not as a slave, not as we're forcing them to do things against their will. I would view it more as a loving domestic thing in the past. And I would say that if we were to do it in a civilized way, maybe in a more, even a Christian way, even though I'm not really advocating for a certain religion or ideology, I would assume that women would probably be happier. And I wouldn't just assume that blindly, I would assume that based on the data that I have seen.
I don't even think I can count how many wrong things this man just said. And my face was exactly like the woman on the left. I was just... eyes about to pop up my sockets and just wide-eyeing him. I love you, but do what I say if you don't do what I say. We're gonna have some issues. Personally, I think women would be way happier if they just did what the men told them to do.
There have been a few mass shootings in the past where these shooters actually stated that they were incels or were radicalized by online incels. What do you think about their actions?
I condemn their actions. I don't believe violence is the solution. I don't believe attacking random people is going to fix anything, whether they're, women or men. I do think that the reason why they committed those actions was probably because of out of desperation or out of, mental problems that probably could have been prevented had the right support was in their community, in their household. If people saw what they were posting and saw what they were experiencing in life and did something to help them.
Wow, Derrick, you actually made a pretty good take there. Don't let it fucking happen again.
One of the common criticisms about the incel community is that you feel entitled to sex or intimacy. Do you believe that you deserve sex or intimacy from a woman?
I think everybody at some level deserves someone that loves them and, respects them, as long as you are also loving and respectful towards that person. They're an equal, you're not like seeking someone beyond yourself. You don't have like too high standards, I suppose,
Derrick, the question was, do you as a person feel entitled to sex or intimacy? You didn't answer that. You just started talking about a healthy relationship and how you think everybody deserves that, but that wasn't the question. Objection, beyond the scope of the question.
Would you say that there's anything that other people can do to help guide or just support or anything?
The lonely person in your class or the lonely person in your workplace, maybe he's an incel and he's not letting you know and he's just kind of afraid he wants someone positive. Just be nice, say hi, try and make friends with him. You don't have to date him, you don't have to whatever, just, brighten up someone lonely's day, I suppose.
Oh, okay, noted. Thank you.
That was a surprisingly wholesome moment with Derrick. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect that from him. Character development, am I right, fellas?
I won't lie, this went a lot differently than I thought it would. I thought we'd be yelling at each other,
Alright, that's about all I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did... Wait, actually, I'll let Derrick do my outro.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment as well. I already said that. Cut that part out.
It's okay, Derrick. You get better at it with practice. Just work on it, okay?